Time to do some more Road to the Show. Yesterday I only did like an hour. So I was in a damn party with some people ear raping all day long. It was pretty late. During this, sorry if you hear my PlayStation 4 in the background sounding like it's gonna die, like zzz, probably because it's been dropped on accident like 4 times. We're almost through April, and I'm leading the league in average 471. Jesus. It's not legit. But hey, if they keep throwing fastballs, it's gonna keep hitting, right?
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show.
Jeez,
tonight, the second of 4 between the Arkansas Travelers and the Springfield Cardinals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. John Gant is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on Dan?
That average, but got like nothing to show for it.
One of the key stats I look for is whip, and he has a sub 1.30
tonight, my
whip
goal is
coming
to at
into
least
this
get to
start,
AAA tonight. I don't know how long that's gonna
He's not
take.
afraid to get the ball in the strike zone.
Keep hitting like that, probably not long.
He has some trouble
Come on,
with it.
score. There we go.
Now it's cut
And it
off.
started
The throw
early.
to the plate, and he is in there at the plate.
Keep
It's now a
racking up
2-0 game.
Obviously,
that
this
in
is
like
a pitcher's nightmare, but
471.
it's a manager's
Jesus.
nightmare too. It's only the first inning either starter has already given up 4 hits. The last one, an absolute frozen rope. The last thing he wants to do is get someone up in the pen, but he might not have any other choice.
Oh my god, my PS4. Zzz.
And he misses with it for ball
Alright,
4.
bases
So
loaded.
the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I actually get to pay more attention
At
to the
plate,
game,
Vincent
unlike last night.
Young.
Last night,
He'll get to take his first cuts here.
I was in a ear rape compilation challenge,
Got him.
so I couldn't
the
really
damage
pay
winds up
attention
not
to the
being
game.
as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded.
But today we can, okay?
To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 96. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across. One score,
Right at me.
hit on the ground to short. Barton. And there's out number 2. Digging in to try
For
it again.
anyone
Nick
wondering,
Barton. He
we're on the
reached on a
Arkansas
single in his
Travelers
first try.
AA affiliate
First
of the
pitch
Seattle
on its way.
Mariners. Oh, that is a weird pitching stance.
A ball and no strikes.
Get that plate discipline up, though. Look at this wind-up he has, man.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I like that curved scoreboard in right field, though. Pretty nice.
Striding in once again, Matt Villarreal. He drew a walk his first time up. Here comes the 0-1. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. To second for 1. On to first as they
Double
get
play.
the double play to get him out of the inning. Ready for another chance.
Try to get
Number
the double play here,
96. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Rounded to first.
And that ain't gonna happen
And
now.
that's through for a base
And he's
hit.
going to
Make it
third.
1 for 2 in this one. Throw won't get him.
Boy, there's another base hit. This is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on.
And now they're
Stepping in
winning.
and ready for
Good job.
another shot. Bo Medrano, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Set to deliver on 0-2 here. Hard hit ball to short. Barton. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So 2
I like that
runs on
Showtime
4.
thing. Batting
Digging in and looking
486.
for more.
There it is.
Nick Barton, he singled his last
God
time
damn.
up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center.
Come on.
Ranging back, and they take the lead.
Boom, second of the year. Let's go. Got to take a drink for that.
2-run shot to straightaway center. Second home run early in the year, and it's now 5-3.
I'll tell you, he was already enjoying a good night at the plate, but that homer just cements it as one of those nights he won't soon.
Nick Barton will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going.
Did that even? Oh, it did. I didn't see it hit that thing. 87. Oh, he pitches slow. What the hell?
First delivery
Still
to him
got a
on the
lead.
way. A bouncer
Shouldn't have
up
swung
the
at that.
middle.
Oh well.
On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Ready once again.
Damn, PS4 sound like you're gonna have a
He's
fucking
over 2 thus
aneurysm.
far in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Lead-off base hit, bottom of the 7th, you're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this?
1.
There's 1. On
2.
to first,
All right,
and that's
good
the
job.
very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2. Digging
And
in
now
once again,
oh,
Wayne Mullen, runner in scoring position with Sukan. 1-1. All left side, played on the backhand. And he'll
Yeah,
get
you're not
in
gonna
there
make that unless you
safely.
do the Jeter throw.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's
So my player didn't do that for
right
some
at
reason.
Ready for another shot now. Nick Barton.
Driven in
It's been
3
a
of our
nice
5
game
runs
for him.
tonight,
3
though.
hits, including a homer to
Try
this
to
point.
try to tie it up, maybe.
Here's
Maybe.
the first pitch to him. Line to the right
Too late.
side.
What is up with that
But a
water
foul
over there,
ball.
though?
Perkins stands at first.
Looks like a
with
liquid
1 out.
Terminator from shit. What won it? Judgment Day or something? Right.
Swing and a
That's right.
liner.
Right. Good.
And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a
Come on, just get a
tater
big
to go
hit.
with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better.
Vincent giving chase.
No, what are you
Can't
doing?
get to it. This one's down. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Bases loaded.
Wow, talk
Come
about
on.
having a
Just
pretty
don't
special
strike out.
game. That's his
get a
3rd
hit,
single
tie it up.
of the game, D-Row.
Knowing the AI, yep, 0-2, they're going to strike out.
Yeah, just not
The
trying
AI
to
in
do
this
too
game is
much, man.
fucking
Taking
whack.
what the pitcher's giving him right here.
Watch,
If
he's
the
gonna
fastball's
strike
away,
out, I
shoot it
bet.
the other way. If he's got something hanging
Wow,
in the middle of
I
the
didn't
plate,
see that
turning and
coming.
burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Who's the game,
So it
man?
was a
Oh, 1 and 2
strikeout
count.
swinging.
Hope he doesn't
Vincent
strike out.
Young goes down for the 2nd out, and now they're down to their final try.
I really hope he doesn't strike out with bases loaded.
Now it's
Oh, he
swinging a
doesn't.
ground ball. This should do it.
Doesn't really matter.
Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and the rally falls just short.
Bases
As
loaded
they
in the
will
9th.
strand the
I hit
possible
away
tying runs in scoring
from tying the
position,
game and then
this
we-
ball game is over.
Whatever. We're still,
Welcome to MLB The
16,
Show and this
yeah,
presentation
16,
of minor league baseball tonight.
not bad.
Now to the plate, number 96, and he has not.
I really
gotten
wish
off
they
to the
added
start he had
different,
hoped for
like,
with the bat.
alternate
Been real
uniforms
slow
in the minor
out of the
leagues
gate.
just to make the
Sent
road
out
to the show
straightaway center field.
kind of more immersive, I guess. Or if someone has like
Backs
a
up and takes care
hometown
of it, 2 away.
minor league team, just having the generic home and away uniform gets kind of
Riding
boring.
in, Nick Barton.
especially with how long
last night
Road to
was
the
a
Show
good one
takes.
for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. And this is off the corner and low, ball one.
Right there, buddy.
Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Looked good,
Calling
but
for it, Medrano.
didn't even go
2
deep
down.
right.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nino Guardado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure. Now at the plate, Robert Guevara. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit hard up the middle. Scooped up to second.
Come on, buddy.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this
hitting 486. What is that?
He's 0 for 1.
Like, that's not even real.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Into the box now, Nick Barton. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best
We only
result
have
they
2
could hope
hits this
for.
whole game.
He's not a long ball threat, and he
And I
knows
had
it.
4
So he could just
last
be
game.
looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Ready with the 1-0.
Oh,
Hit
that was a
hard
good
back up
pitch,
the
but
middle.
I got
That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the
2
hit
strikes.
streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him
Doesn't
before the
strike
game
out.
about the streak, and he said the toughest part is...
Wow, what do you know?
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. And Springfield leads this thing. At the plate, Clyde Ferreira. He singled his last time up.
Ferreira.
Weekly to the left. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Julian Gutierrez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. The 3-1.
On
the ground to second. Did he get his double play?
1,
There.
2.
On to
Let's go,
first,
boy.
and they turn the double play.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring
back-to-back
games.
losses.
Opposed
Haven't
to
done that in a
those
while.
slugfest. This was like a throwback game.
Okay, if that PlayStation doesn't stop. Like, damn. Okay, is there an option to... As good as some of the songs are, for the streams I gotta do that. That's what I hate about YouTube. Oh well. Where are we at right now? We are damn, the 2 Arkansas teams. So look at these. Hold on. Let's look at these stats. Whoops. Look at these stats already. 487. Batting 487. I think I know why, because I had this thing on a while ago. I don't know if I changed it. I'll have to do it in game.
This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate.
Only a 57 range though. Just call me up already. Damn, look at those stats. Just call me up already. Batting 487.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in. Digging in, Nick Barton, as he'll get his first
Oh boy.
opportunity in this one.
I like you what I see. Tulsa Drillers. Not doing too good.
He's set. Here it comes.
Oh,
This is foul right side. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors
even
for
if
a
I
second.
ground
Into
a double play, I get an
They
RBI.
find themselves losing lately.
Like,
They lost the last game, and
that
they're going to
might-
need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third.
Alright, we'll still
And
got
the
an
score
RBI.
is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
5-2
So
now.
coming to the plate, Nick Barton earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the
Just
plate.
call me up already.
Here comes the first
Taking
pitch.
this Texas League by storm.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Saul sprinting after it, but this will land out there just foul.
Those walls look very high out
And that misses 1-1.
everywhere in the outfield,
May
so
on at first,
it's gonna be hard to
nobody
hit a
out.
home run in this stadium.
One pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is
I
this
wish you could
guy's
have
bread
quick
and butter
counts
pitch,
in Road to the
especially
Show.
when he gets ahead of hitters.
Because I
he
feel
needs
like
to find that curveball
I like
again.
quick counts way better.
3-1 to him now.
Because you get more walks, you make the pitcher throw more. It's more realistic having not swinging on the first pitch every time.
Lying toward the gap in left center.
Yeah.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line.
I could have been home, I could have been home, I could have been
And the run
home.
is in to score from third. It's now 6-2. Barton ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Digging in, Kenny Newby. 0 for 1
Oh
for
no,
him
no
here in
balls,
this
2
one.
strikes. Hope he doesn't
And
strike
this
out.
thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written
Don't
all
strike
over
out.
it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores.
Oh, no.
And now a chance for his
I
buddy
thought
to
it
return
bounced.
the
I'm
favor,
stupid.
bring in 1 or maybe 2.
And he'll take it to the bag for the
I thought it bounced. That's my bad. My
leading
bad,
off
coach.
the inning, Scott Wharton. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left. We're still early on, but you don't want to fall behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your
Pretty short
leadoff
for the
guy to
Mariners
get
right
on
now.
and set the
Segura
table for the big boys
or
to start
Gordon.
driving in some runs.
That's gonna be hard to
So
get a spot
digging
up
in
in
now,
the
Nick
majors,
Barton.
but if I'm
He is
batting
here in a spot where he might be able to put this
494
one out
average,
of reach.
should be pretty easy
Yeah,
to go
man,
there.
down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam.
Damn, man.
Saul is there.
Tag.
He makes
Tag.
the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay home.
Another
And he will
RBI.
score
Just
on
call
the
me up already.
sacrifice fly.
Seattle, come on.
Now
How many
batting,
ribbies is that now?
Scott
Like
Wharton.
16?
He got on
Still
top
an
of one who
8-ball?
was a ground out victim last time.
It's actually not that much, but you know.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Down to short. This could be 2. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Now at the plate, Nick Barton. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss at a ball down. And that one just missed outside.
Getting that plate discipline up. Oh, come on.
Pulls this one in the air out to
That's
left.
out.
Jowers moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Have one more at bat.
Stepping in,
probably, right?
Serrano. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Well, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot. Whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And that's out number one.
Yeah, all right.
Now in the box.
99.
He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Grounded up the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Skied into straightaway right. Saul on the move.
Damn.
He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. 11-3 the final score in this contest. Arkansas came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up
Went 1
well.
for 3, but
Max
got 2
Bolsey earned his
RBIs.
5th win of the year.
11 for 3, yeah.
Permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Pete Wynn records 4 outs on his way to the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight for Mark DeRosa. Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Today, game 2 of this 4-game set between the Arkansas Travelers and the Tulsa Drillers. It's baseball. Now batting, Nick Barton. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Barton. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
I mean, it looks good, but like one thing I think they need to work on.
The 0-1 pitch
is the background.
Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of this because it is really coming down out there. This is an easy sport to play in the rain.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Video game.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot, maybe settle into this game a bit.
Give me another fastball.
Here now the 2-2.
I think he did get that. Alright, I'll take it. 8-game hitting streak, I think.
So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch,
we're going for it.
The ball's going to find a hole somewhere.
We shouldn't have went for it.
Taken for strike
we're going
3,
back.
The throw.
Never mind. We're fucked.
In time as he just gets the tag
no.
down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Henry Varela. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Hitting
Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Love it.
Nick Barton. He reached on a single in his first try. Now a swing and
a
deep drive to left.
Oh my God.
Gone!
Off the scoreboard. Alright. 3rd of the year. Call me up already, Seattle. Goddamn.
A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus.
Nick Barton will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far.
That's a high-ass wall out there in left field, too. All around, actually. I'm surprised I get it out.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So we'll go at least one at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Oh,
yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes, desperate times, call for desperate measures.
In there, now the throw.
Dead.
And he'll be tagged out.
His windup. Man, I'm not fast enough.
Ready once again.
It's messed up.
He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Oh, on the ground is short.
No, it bounced off me. Why? Why'd you do that?
Pick it up cleanly.
Oh my God, that probably just blew the game for us, didn't it? That blew the game. Oh.
Digging in and looking for more.
It didn't blow the game for us. I was going to be so pissed if that blew the game for us.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Hit the other way out toward right field. Manuel is in pursuit. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. A single
Another
run
win.
good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Arkansas Travelers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jermaine. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show.
20-7.
Tonight, the finale of this. Here's Kyle Saul looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. The 3-1. Grounded to short. This could be 2. Reined in. The second for 1.
2.
On to first, and they get them both. So digging in now, Nick Barton did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Goddamn sense.
First pitch
Trout
on
probably
its
didn't
way.
hit that good in the minors.
Hard ground ball to third. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about double digits, so 9 games.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
Stolen base. Finally.
Runner goes for third.
Oh, that was a perfect jump.
Pitch is high. The throw.
That was a perfect
well behind
jump.
the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Back-to-back
You know,
stolen
I was
base.
pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Crow is there. 1 out. And no shot of testing anything there. He'll hold on at third with 1
Okay, you guys
gone.
got another 2 outs.
Stepping in, Benito
Oh my
Soriano.
God, don't
He's
have
got
him
hits
strike
in each
out
of the last
back to
5
back.
ball
Come on,
games.
game. I worked too hard with them stolen bases, man.
And
God
over the big
damn
rip
you,
at the
game.
curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
If this guy strikes out too, it's just
Coming
fucking
to the
whack.
plate now, Freddie Marmolejo, and
It
he can
proves
give
that
his
this
guys
game
an
is
early
like
lead
rigged
if he can come
sometimes.
through
Watch,
here.
he's gonna strike out. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Grounded
Oh, no.
softly to the right.
Oh, come on.
Serrano
You can beat
is
it. You can
there.
beat it. You can beat it.
And he'll step
Man,
on the
they
bag
run so
himself, and the
slow.
inning is over. Now at the plate, Geraldo Diaz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit back up the middle. Barton.
Oh, that's going to be close.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Ready for another chance. Nick Barton. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. So a little first.
All right. Do I have... Oh. That explains it.
Pitch swinging there as he's on to kick
Watch
off the
me
inning.
instantly start going down
Chalk
in
up another
average,
multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Striding in once again, Matt Villarreal. Runner at first to start the inning, and Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what change? And he's
stolen
into
bases
second
today.
safely with a stolen base.
3 stolen bases today. Let's make it 4.
And the runner's breaking for third. That's a strike to throw down. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Too greedy.
At the plate, Raul Serrano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Softly hit out to short. And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
How do you get there so fast? You only have 52 speed. The hell, man.
Digging in
Hitting
once again.
506
Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Probably not for long.
He's set and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
Valenzuela right there. And a fine play there up the middle. May have saved a run as the inning. So stepping in, Kyle Saul,
we got to get this
as
done.
he'll
Play.
look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the
Got to
outfield.
keep this sweep.
Ready with the payoff pitch. This is on the ground is short.
Come on, get that double play, get that double play, get that double play. There we
Relay
go.
to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Now at the plate,
6-1.
Serrano. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about to get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And there's the first out. Digging in to try it again. Nick Barton is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Barton. Now a swing and a fly ball.
Oh, get fouled. Don't let him catch it. Good.
But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A wind-up and the 0-1. A ball and a strike.
How did I miss that?
For the change. It's 1-2.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little bit.
Here's a high pop-up. And there's out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Nick Barton. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Now.
First
Try to get
offering
our
on its
third
way.
hit.
Hit on the ground out to short.
Nope.
To his left, Valenzuela. Throw in time.
Told you that average
is
is going to go down because I didn't know I had them freaking shits on.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Andy Brignoni. He singled his last time up.
Andy Brignoni.
Here now the 2-2.
Oh, wow.
Line drive,
Clicked the
base
wrong
hit.
button.
Dan, if they're going to crack Drew, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had it.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Geraldo Diaz starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Fucking
And the throw
shitty
takes
ass
the
throw
first
though.
base. Now
Ooh,
to the
let's get a
plate,
double play to end the game, yeah.
Valenzuela.
Shortstop, Julio Valenzuela.
The 0-1 pitch. The ground is short. This could be two.
There we go.
Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's
All
all.
right. Still better win it. Still better win it. Still better win it. Okay,
8-3 tonight. The Travelers used a nice fifth inning to take the
8-3,
lead,
they
and they
scored.
never gave
Okay.
it back. Tony Davies gets
shit.
the win in relief.
Took first place, 21-7. Okay, I hate to do this, but I honestly hate to do this, but I mean, the minor leagues are so boring. I'll tell you what, once I get to, I'll simulate, because I've played a month, almost a month and a half in AA. AA is just so boring. So I'll tell you what, I will
A
go
minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role.
second base. So I'm going to simulate until I get called up to AAA, and then we'll play a little bit of AAA, and then hopefully in the next live stream of this we can get called up to the Mariners, although I don't want
A
to be with
player
them
new
very
to his
long.
AA squad gets a tip from one of his coaches. A player is encouraged to continue to refine a skill essential to his game. A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own.
Never mind. I thought
After
that was...
a brief trial move, this prospect is being returned to his original role. For now, anyways.
Just keep samming as the average goes down from 500.
Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know
The only bad thing is sometimes if you start simulating like this, trying to get to just not a boring ass AA team,
The
sometimes it'll
evaluation of minor
backfire.
league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of MLB superstars will eventually emerge. Determining
You'll
which
start
prospects
sucking when
will
you
be
sim, and
those
then it
superstars is
won't work
big
for a couple
business.
years. Oh well. I'll talk to my advisor about it.
And getting in on the ground floor is smart business. This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a long-time trusted mentor for a corporate wheeler-dealer can feel like a scary step. But a fledgling must leave the nest for a big world awaits.
I like how they kind of put story into it, but not really. I mean, if I'm being honest. Alright, so it is June. Still haven't got caught up.
A manager
I feel like I would have got
ball
caught
club.
up if I kept playing till now. But oh, and now I have to do this. Man, Road to the Show is boring on the way to the major leagues. Okay, what is the point of this game? I didn't hit pitches in the strike zone. That shouldn't be too hard. That's in the strike zone. And that's gone? No. I actually like the way this stadium looks for a minor league stadium. Wow. Minus 100. No. Get that 100 right back. Gone? Foul. Come on. Just keep throwing them down the middle, buddy. Why'd I swing at that? I'm fucking stupid. I'm gonna keep these streams probably to an hour each. Off the wall. Wow, that was close. Maybe an hour each, if that, because I know it's especially Road to the Show. Gets boring for me, gets boring for you, you know. A 100 times 2. I think I got it, no matter what. Boom. Yeah, I got this. Gold, baby. Let's keep racking up them points.
first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client. Confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities.
Okay, you know what? I don't care how long it's gonna take. It's not like I'm gonna be playing this all day, every day, 24/7. We're just gonna sim to the major leagues, the bay.
His signature skills.
Unless we get selected for the All-Star game, then we'll play that. But
this minor league team is
I haven't even hit a home run since I was like legitly playing. Proves that I don't know. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Been selected to represent, and I come in as a pinch hitter. No. All right, whatever. Coming in as a pinch hitter for the Texas League All-Star game. That's speed though. James Vincent.
So a move for a pinch hitter as he'll come on to hit with runners at first and second, and still only one out.
Pretty sick. And it's in Oakland. That's legit. Texas League, but we're gonna play in Oakland.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Smolinski's under it. 2 down.
Well, that was my appearance. 1 pitch, 1 out. Oh no, I'm still in it. Okay. So we're winning, I think.
This is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it. And the inning is.
Let me get in that bat.
A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in.
Now batting.
19.
Into the box now. Nick Parton.
No, why did I swing so late? That was a good pitch.
Runner in scoring position with swung on. Pickoff move to second, just keeping him close.
We in the All-Star game, boys.
And there's the slur, but it misses.
That was a lefty that would have hit me. How dare you? Well, we're an All-Star.
Now a spin and a throwback to second, and he's back easily.
Mission accomplished.
The 1-1. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Be nice if you stop throwing these slurs.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Barton calls for it. 2 gone.
And 1 out away. Well, he's on the
final score tonight. The Northern Division jumped out to an.
That's good. And sim season. Gotta simulate to the major leagues.
This coach wants wants his players ready to rise to the challenge of clutch moments.
Sorry about that. Can you call us up, please?
With the season approaching its final stretch, the manager calls for heightened focus from his players.
Just remember, there was a time
A player
in life
receives a check-in from one
where
of
we were
his
batting
coaches.
over 500, but that time's gone.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization
Oh, why you gotta do this to me? You know, I get that I'm simming the whole season, but I hate doing this. I didn't see what it said, but Skrrr. If I don't get a gold on this drill, that's pretty sad. Zero outs, bases loaded. Man, these training drills are so boring. Jump throw. You didn't do a jump throw, you idiot. Could have got him if you did a jump throw. Dead.
in a tight divisional race coming down the stretch, a manager looks to teach his young players about how to finish. A minor leaguer hears from his agent. A young team gets some extra coaching up from their skipper before the first game of a very big series.
I realized that if I played through, I could have got to the majors by now.
The season's outcome coming down to a final series.
It's just so
a manager
boring.
chooses his words carefully.
Judge me. Alright, the minor league playoffs, though. Alright, tell you what. In the next episode, the next episode of this, I will do the playoffs. But after that, I'm simming till I get to the major leagues because, tell you what, the minor leagues is just that boring, ain't it? So anyway, thanks for watching, and see you in the next stream.